Extra, extra, read all about it. White House officials, John Wallace III, human trafficking 8-year-olds and younger with Chinese syndicate. White House official up the street had 16-year-old girl tied up in the trunk, got swarmed by APD. The 16-year-old girl was beaten and screaming for help on the trunk. He got out of it just because he's a White House official. They're purchasing these people from Chinese syndicate, kidnapping these kids. There were some in the airport boxes that they were trying to send to Beijing, China, to sell into human sex slave. John Wallace, the old man, the federal government are all pedophiles. Everyone that's been brought into my life is a pedophile. Everyone's been anything from 8 to 2. There's White House officials that are fucking 8-month-old babies up the street. The federal government's letting movie actors and people getting ass raped. The movie actors, Lady Gaga got threatened and assaulted in her sleep. Several other people, people off the jailbait movie Orange is the New Black, they keep getting tormented by John Wallace and the old man, Dean Woody. Some of them get sexually assaulted and tied up. I try to call 211. They intercept my calls to keep the federal government from hearing it. From the time I wake up and go to sleep, they're tormenting my every move, shoving full-out arms in my ass, numbing my ass before they shove their arms up in my ass, trying to deactivate a probe that's back there. It's a crookedality in the police department. Just because John Wallace III works for the federal government, he doesn't think he has to apply by any laws. He says he went to Harvard, but yet he doesn't know a single law in the book. He's broke every law in Harvard. He's broke every law in the book that they teach at Harvard Law. He's always lived his life crooked. Everyone he adopts into his Illuminati gang is KKK, AC, avid criminals, murderers, axe-murderers. One of them he adopted into it has a Grand Wizard man on their neck. They've all hung people all their life together. John Wallace moved them all to this state because of how crooked he could be. He used the words with Tina McLaughlin, if you want to get even with him, come tweak with him in this state. John Wallace and Gerald have personally murdered me in 123 different ways. Donald Trump personally is supporting these people stay out of jail for the human smuggling. The federal government is just corrupt. I'm tired of the FBI not moving. John Wallace is the ultimate con man. He got paid by drug cartel to make sure nothing that got heard by me or said by me was heard. Keep Chinese syndicate out of their trouble. Just bribe after bribe is to APD. But it's just, it's time it stops. The ass rapes need to stop. The human smuggling needs to stop. You know, it's sorry when Pope St. Francis or one of his workers purchases a little girl from the Chinese syndicate and then has them tied up in their trunk. But that's about it.